person in the house. We are just saging. It's going to be a quick Sunday. Well, it's not Sunday for me, it's Sunday for you. Spiritual tea. I am now on to Monday. It is 1:28 a.m. in the morning. Your girl's been at the beach all day, gang. Been at the beach, taking in the sun, some water. 3 people in the house. It's spiritual tea, people. For some of you, it is Sunday. For the UK, it is Monday. It's titled The Miracle of Your Prayer, Your Manifestation, depending on which one you do. Some people don't pray, they manifest. I pray and I manifest. I do both. I get on my knees and I pray. I heard someone say, and she's got a lot of followers, that she doesn't go on her knees and pray to anyone. Well, I do. I pray, I give reverence, well, I go on, gang, and I also manifest. The power of your prayers. Yes, gang, beach goddess. Your prayers. The power of your manifestations. Exactly, do both, gang. We need every single spiritual tool that we can get. So the miracle of your prayers. There has been signs and synchronicities, gang, in answer to those prayers. You don't need to be listening and watching, because heaven has been sending you signs. We're going to go straight into the reading. We're going to go where spirit leads me. Well, go on, gang. We're just saging. Trying to shake my little headache. I was a little bit tired. I wasn't going to come out, but I thought, you know what? It's not going to stop me, gang. It's spiritual tea. Gotta come out. Let's put on this ring light. Give me 1 second. Let's plug it in. Thank you. Plug this in behind there, please. Just here. In here. Jaguar, Hector. Long time no see, gang. Long time. That's better. Tiffany, gang. Jaguar. So the miracle of your prayer. And it's Archangel Sandalphon. So we're starting off with prayers today. Prayers from the angel prayers. We are going to bless you lot, send out blessings. Kritika, what a guan. I noticed you, gang. So Archangel Sandalphon says, we got to say thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering your prayers to heaven. So it's all thanks to the Archangel Sandalphon. Thank you, gang. Been listening to you while you've been praying, while you've been manifesting, and according to Sandalphon, Archangel, gang, he has, or they have, delivered your prayers straight to heaven. And I swear down, this card came out next. Remember I told you it's like your spirit team and loved ones? Well, go on. Well, look, it's also confirmations from heaven that they have received your prayers, Amira. Love you too. So it's also confirmations when you see white feathers. It's loved ones passed over. It's your spirit guides, which are the same things really. And it's also confirmation from heaven, those signs that they have received your prayers. So it says, thank you, heaven, for sending me reminders of your presence. And then the last card was express your creativity, MKB. It's time to sing. It's time to speak. Reciting your poems, whatever you have to say. They said express it. You're very creative. Thank you, angels, for helping me express my inner creator. So I'm speaking to a lot of people that create content. Thank you, gang gang. Content creators. They want you to express yourselves. So you don't have something to say. Things that you need to put out. The next 3 cards that came out, it's funny that 3 and 3 came out, was Wings of Light. Wings of Light comes from my Priestess of Light deck. And you know, can you see? To me, that's like the Fool's card. This was distorted. Kind of like your past, your perception, how it used to be. You're becoming something. It's like you're in between something, in between worlds, relationships, a job. You're becoming something new here. So someone's on their way to becoming. They haven't yet become, but they're becoming. There's a change happening. It's a transformation. So I want to read this, Wings of Light. Wings, oh, straight to it. Look at that, I opened it. Straight, Wings of Light. That's long. Can we get the short version? The priestess in this card moves to the right, which is the future, with great speed and purpose. Wings of light and vibrating waves of rainbow energy propel her forward. Get ready, for this card heralds magnificent and colorful changes coming your way. A powerful time of personal transition, perhaps even total transfiguration, is upon you. Your spirit is working from within to bring radical shifts in your attitudes and your energy. Old feelings of being stuck will drop and fade away with every step forward that you take. This shift happening to you can be so significant that it could redefine you and reveal the essential nature of your soul. Even your appearances may change, Faye. On a practical level, something you are working on might be just about to take off, or this may mark an accelerated external move, a sudden change of personal residence, or even an unexpected work relocation. When this card appears in your spread, make sure you take note of which others are laid on each side. These cards could indicate some specific details about the changes on the horizon. Be open to these and other new adventures. Affirmations. I open up to the light and inner power of my true eternal self. I am willing to change, to make new choices, and to move in new directions. That's amazing. The next card that came out, setting your boundaries. Setting your boundaries. Learning to say no. Not enabling people anymore, allowing themselves to fight their own battles and to learn their own lessons. The number 30 is the number 3. Setting boundaries, threshold, protection, and honor. The priestess of the threshold holds up her hands, Bontu here, with her palms outward, Tiffany, projecting a field of protective light. Before her, the strong and stately snow leopard, who lives a solitary life in the highest reaches of the mountains, looks over her shoulders, standing guard. This card brings you a message of both caution and encouragement. It is time to take an honest look at the boundaries you set. How do you view your importance in your own life? Are you sacrificing your priorities and self-care to prioritize the needs and wishes of others? Are you putting up with demands, dismissal, marginalization, or even disrespect from the people in your life? If so, it is time to put up your hands and say enough. You may have been allowing others to cross your personal threshold and invade your time, energy, and space. This card is telling you that you now have the power to shift that pattern. Start to clear limits today and make yourself a priority, Black Stallion, Mezulura. Make yourself a priority in your own life. Your soul deserves to be honored, and you must be the first person to make that choice, Beach Goddess. When you do, you will finally receive the respect and prioritization, I cannot say it, prioritization that you have been longing for all along. Affirmation: I choose to make myself my own priority. I have the power to set boundaries and honor myself always. Setting boundaries is important, people. Very important, especially when you're about to receive a river of blessings. Loved and blessed. It is really important, especially when you are about to be blessed by God, by the universe, that you set those boundaries, gang, or they're going to take everything that spirit is given to you. You won't be able to say no because you're a people pleaser. So with the little that you have, learn to set your boundaries, gang, before spirit blesses you with a lot. With rivers of blessings, gang. I'm going to read it to you 1 second. Your girl's trying to do 2 things at once. Rivers of blessings. Wow, the number 8. That's double abundance, and that's infinity. So I see people being blessed. Blessed beyond measure. The number 17. Oh, the number 47. I need glasses. Sorry, people. The number 47. Releasing constraints. A lot of you have a lack mentality. You don't believe that you can actually make this money. Your mom didn't. Your dad didn't. So how can you? You don't have the education. You're too old. You're not smart enough. Whatever your excuses that you're telling yourself, we want you to release these constraints and these conditionings that you have and beliefs that you hold about yourself. The priestess of purification. Let me turn this down because I don't want to shout. All right, there we go. Holds out a bowl of blessed water. Thank you, Rose Gold. Overflowing in your direction. Gang, in my direction. In your direction. So the priestess is holding out a blessed bowl of water. Overflowing in your direction, gang. The all-seeing Jaguar brings his power of creation. Remember that card? Express your creativity. The all-seeing Jaguar brings his power of creation into your life, heralding a significant positive change in your circumstances. You may have been experiencing a time of challenges, such as financial constraints, Jasmine, perhaps living paycheck to paycheck or going deep into debt. Your restrictions, however, may be of a more emotional nature. Perhaps you've been lonely, missing romantic or family or friendly love. Even a lack of joy from the ongoing tediousness of life could be a great limitation for you. But whether these restrictions has been long-lasting or recent, this card reveals, is it A new powerful force flowing into your life, breaking through even severe limitations of the past. Thank you, Tiffany gang gang. Your difficulties may have been very hard to beat, but this has been a time of profound purification for you. The priestess is blessing your rebirth after your suffering. Wow. So after you suffered, they're about to bless you. So the priestess is blessing your rebirth, your resurrection after your suffering. I love you too, Sarah. Giving you the Jaguar's ability, gang gang, to view your experiences with sharp-eyed clarity. A release of attachments that bring the promise of achievements. Whatever limitations you have endured, a beneficial solution is coming your way. So rest assured, gang gang, 1616, that the old issues will be resolved. Rebecca, I love you. As you go through your day, bless yourself with clear intentions. See any restrictions as merely a part of your passage from purification to personal progress. Just as the Jaguar has a unique visual into sharp focus. Just as the Jaguar has a unique visual acuity, your own inner visions are coming into sharp focus. Get ready to become an even greater reality. They're getting ready, gang gang. Wow, Breastnet. I couldn't say your name, sorry. In fact, this river of blessings will carry you far beyond anything you have yet imagined. Affirmation. I release attachments and restrictions because I am blessed and purified, ready to receive the ever-expanding value flowing into my life. Amen. Let's start the reading. No more reading. Let's do the cards. Six in the house. Thank you for joining me, gang gang. Brashanti, that's Bella. Thank you, gang gang. We're going to get some more cards. We're going to go through all the decks on my bed. Just going to go through them. Take 111 or whatever I'm guided to take. We've been sticking to 3, so maybe we'll get 3 from each pack. We're going to get this pack next, which is the angels and the ancestors. This is an all signs reading. I'm sorry I didn't put it on the beginning of the title, but everyone can join, gang gang. Everyone can join. I think I can rectify it quickly. Everyone can join this reading. It's for all signs. So if I quickly put that on the title, everyone will understand. But it's not coming down on my phone. Let's leave it there. So let's get messages from the angels and your ancestors. Jaguar, all signs. I'm not going to call out the signs, but thank you, Taurus and Virgo. You are so supportive. I love you. Thank you. Not sure if I'm coming out today. It is Sunday. I don't usually read on Sundays other than spiritual tea, unless I am led. So Traveler has come out. Move in a new direction. Oh my God, stargazers, set your sights higher. So you're not even thinking high enough. Like, they want you to be successful. They want you to reach for the sun. So you're going to have to shift your perception, which is a sense. Shift it. Acknowledge it and shift it. They want you to reach for the sun, which is abundance. We've got a little bit more reading to go through because I want you to understand the messages that are coming through to you today. So the first one was traveler. Move in a new direction, gang. If something's not working, you've been trying something. I just opened it and it's right there. You've been trying something and it's not working. Try something else. It says, welcome any opportunities to travel, either to the outer world or to the inner worlds. The traveler card represents the gypsy spirit within you. The opportunity to move in a new direction is coming your way, and ancestral wisdom is encouraging you to welcome it with open arms. An exciting process, because not only do you learn about the world, you also learn about yourself. This card often comes up when you have a chance to go through a process of awakening, gang, and understand even more about the amazing qualities you have to share with the world. Often such journeys can be lonely, but this in itself can teach you that you are never really alone, and your angels and ancestors are there for you. Set your sights higher. Love you too. Set your sights higher, gang. You're not reaching high enough. You're like, just 9 to 5, get my pension. Nah, you're supposed to smash those goals. Set your sights higher. Can we find it? Because I'll just skip it. I don't have patience, gang. Set your sights higher. Oh, the stargazer. I'm looking for the wrong thing. 78, the stargazer. Here we go. And it's right after your star ancestor. So you're looking at the stars because you're a light worker. You've taken on the mantle that was given to you from your ancestor. The card that comes before this is your ancestor, the star ancestor, who gave you this mantle. Go beyond your limitations and believe that the impossible is possible. Believe that the impossible is possible. Do you ever remember wishing on a star when you were a child and in your innocence believing that your wish could come true? The stargazer connects with the energy of the cosmos and reminds you that you have the ability to draw in support from the universe. His cloak with its sparkles and light shows that you are closer to the energy, thank you, Faye, of the universe than you think. You don't have to go out looking for it. It's already here. So look beyond where you are and create even bigger dreams, bigger visions and bigger goals. Because with the power and help of the cosmos, Bama, those wishes that you have are gonna come true. Gang. And what was next? Oh, set your sights higher, yeah? So it was the sun, which to me is the best card. That's abundance, that's success. It says, enjoy success and happiness. So you've made it. Whatever it made it is for you. Because happiness is different for everyone, right? My happiness is different from yours. The sun. Am I blind? Can't I find it? Right there. The sun is eluding me. 1, 3, 4. But I'm going to find it, gang. It's the best one in the deck. You have to hear what they want to say. It's amazing that it came out today. So let's see what they want to say to the gang. The sun. Here we go. Oh my God. That's why they were trying to confuse me. I couldn't find it. Gang, listen to this. Got tingles, like, got chills there, multiplying. 7, 7. Know, Empress, that doors are opening for you. And I'm looking you in your eye when I say it. Because they sit down and look at them when you say it. Know that these doors are opening for you. Doors are about to open for you if you set your sights higher. If you apply for that job you're not qualified for, If you start that project or idea or business, doors are going to open for you. For you, for you, for you, gang gang. Speaking to you. Follow up your new projects, your new ventures and your new ideas. Connect with the inner fire that is driving you forward. The sun has long been associated with the energy of success. It is the most powerful planet in the solar system. Solar referring to the sun. So of course, when the sun card appears, it will bring power, it will bring success, and it will bring light, Sandra and Lady Love. It brightens up all your connections. It banishes the darkness, Emma. And it brings a sense of youthfulness and invites you to connect to the energy of joy so that you can be light in spirit and heart. You are being surrounded by the brightness of the sun at this time, Andrea. Opportunities to feel and be successful are swirling and dancing around you, gang gang, be the light. Did you hear that? Opportunities, Jasmine, to feel and be successful are swirling, Brazanti, and dancing around you. Relationships and friendships will progress with joy, and you will feel happy, Bontu hair, and uplifted. If you are not somewhere bright and sunny right now, Deandra, there will be other ways in which you can enjoy warmth and joy. Solar energy brings health and vitality, melanated essential, and can energize and warm, and it also encourages everything, even the dead things, to grow. The energy of expansion is with you at this time. The energy of expansion is with you at this time, and you are being offered the perfect opportunity to move forward, St. J. If you want to bring something to life, what did I tell you? Or you are ready to take a new step in a relationship, the Sun card will bring the right energy to you. If you are asking the question, any question, the answer is yes, gang gang, yes, with an exclamation mark. And you got it. That's what I'm here for. Those cards was amazing. I got chills, gang gang. Chills. And at the bottom of the deck, move beyond your ancestral patterns. I am here to disrupt those patterns, gang gang. Dominique, Jasmine, we have been operating within these patterns for too long. Limited, gang gang. Stunted. Stifled. Choked. So we need to move beyond these limitations that they set for us. Because their world is not our world. We're breaking those generational curses. We're going to let them sleep in peace. We're finishing what they started. They begun something. They had a dream. But it's on us to see it through to completion. But to do that, we have to move beyond these ancestral limitations and patterns, because they stop us and they block us. They tell us that we can't. I'm too black. I'm a woman. How dare I? I'm not qualified. Who am I? Facts. So we're going to have to, like they said, set our sights higher and move beyond limitations, melanated. We're going to have to. I had to. My religion was limiting me. Because my Bible said I can't touch the cards. Because a man wrote that. He didn't even put that in the Bible, but the way they translated it to me. So I was limited for a long time. And until I broke through those limitations and I shifted and disrupted these patterns, I wouldn't be here. I had to disrupt this pattern. My mum became a Christian when she had me, so I was always in church. Church was all I knew. So I had to disrupt a pattern to pick up these cards, to walk into my calling, to understand that part of my DNA is my mother's, but the other half is my father's that I never knew. But he's Indian though. He has Indian blood. My ancestors channel through me. I've never met them, but I've met them in spirit though. So we're moving beyond our ancestral patterns. We're disrupting them. We're pulling down some strongholds because we don't even know what they put their hands to. We don't know. I don't know. Could have been up to some dark things. So when I pray for the unknown and the known. Because not every one of our ancestors was up to good things, was they? So we do want to move beyond certain patterns, certain limitations that were set by them. So let's read this card, gang. It's amazing that it came out. Elders, moving beyond ancestral patterns. Moving beyond it. Not letting it stop you. Not going into that family business because you have to. You're moving beyond that. You're bigger than that. You're more than that. I didn't realize that God had me sitting down in church all those years, learning. Then he brought me out into the streets. Learning. Even in the abuse. Learning. The whole of my life. Learning, gang. Everything that's happening to you is a learning, is a lesson. And there's something to be learned from it. If you don't learn anything from it, then you've wasted it. You've wasted it. And you probably will repeat it again and again until you learn it. Until you defeat it, overcome it, surpass it. So we're going to the elders because we want to break some chains. They were limited. But we have no limitations, gang. We've broken that chain. For us, the possibilities are endless. They're limitless. As much as our mind's eye can see, it's not even the sky. So that is the chain you need to break, to know that as much as your mind's eye can imagine and see, it's yours. We are more than conquerors, gang. We are the ones that are going to put the dream to reality, the dream that our ancestors had, Martin Luther King had. They died, but we live. Their spirit lives in us. We walk because they can't. We talk because they can't. They channel through us. It's beautiful, right? Get it, gang. Angels and ancestors. You can pull a card a day for yourself as a message. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Move beyond the limitations that have been set for you by family members, past and present. Is it, gang? Then we are related. Know that the energy of your spirit is more powerful than genetics and behavioral patterns. Can I say that again? Let me turn it down. I want you to hear this. Layla Wagwan. Move beyond the limitations that have been set for you by family members past and present. Know that your energy of your spirit, thank you, Jennifer, is more powerful than genetics and behavioral patterns. There's nothing more powerful than your spirit, gang. So when your spirit's broken, it's a really a sad thing when we allow our spirits to get broken. Because our spirit is so powerful. The Aboriginal people are the oldest tribal people still living on the planet. Their hunter-gatherer culture and ancient spirituality are rooted in tradition and balanced with the earth. So the Aboriginal ancestors are offering you not only wisdom that will help you heal and adapt to the ever-changing planet, but also an understanding of what a spiritual life should be. The elder is the ancestor who comes with a message of healing, change. He is an embodied soul, yet he has had journeys that go beyond the physical. Therefore, he represents a reclamation of your power. When he appears, it is an acknowledgement that you have the capacity to move beyond the limitations that have been placed upon you. If you have had expectations of success, of failure, sadness, or sickness placed upon you by your family, it is important to know that you are here to create your own story. This card represents personal healing that will bring healing to your family lineage, your past, your present, and your future. Wow. Know that you get to decide what you take on. And also know that your ancestors are rooting for you and are sorry for any setbacks that they have created for you, gang. They even apologize, gang. Amen. Amen. 8 Lionsgate, gang. Let's get some tarot. We've got the Heaven and Earth Tarot deck today, gang. And the bottom of the deck, I see you lot still here. Getting ready to make decisions. Maybe you're second guessing something. Should I, shouldn't I? So somebody's in between a decision here. Getting ready to make a decision. A very powerful one at that. A very powerful decision. It's going to be life-changing. So I see once you make this decision, and it looks like to move, to relocate, to change where you are, that's where you step into your power. So like I've been saying to some people, you just can't seem to tap into that power where you are. And you've been toying with the idea of moving, relocating, whatever this is. And it's confirmations of this yes to move, because that's where your power is going to be. That is where your power is. Like I said, the Magician and the King of Swords together tells me you're going to be very powerful. Getting into a public speaking arena, you're going to be standing in your authenticity. So it's like someone cannot be authentic where they are. You're living a double life, being one thing here and one thing somewhere else. Your mind is about moving across the waters, across the world, traveling. Somebody wants to travel. There you go. It's just about doing it. It's just about doing it, gang. This is where your power is going to come in. You're stepping into your power. You're able to be yourself. You're standing and walking in your truth. You're able to be the magician that you know you are. And that's confirmations. What did they say? What did they say? Go, gang. Move. It's time to leave, some of you. Look, big transformations. Big transformations. For someone to stand in their power. Wow, Bontu here. I wish I could come. You're sick of it, right? It's like some people are sick of it. Always having to defend themselves. Always having to take on everyone else's problems. So I see somebody getting ready to leave, relocate, do it by themselves. Put all the energy into themselves and their business, because that's a business. You want to start something. But you can't. You're too busy doing things for everyone else. So I see it coming to an end. Because they don't appreciate you anyway. They talk about you, they fight against you, they compete against you. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? Prayers up for Shannon, gang. Sandra Wagwan. What does the collective need? Oh, that turned over. Look. Told you. Somebody was thinking about moving. Spirit says move. Stop thinking about it. The 2 of Wands. Now the 3. Bama. Ships are coming in. That's success. Somebody's being driven. This is work related. This is where you're going to thrive financially. This is where your passion lies. So someone's going to have to move, relocate. I know it's hard, but there's success there. And I know your passion is just there burning, it's driving you. And look, you are going to be rich-ish. I can't say the B word. It is spiritual T. Queen of Pentacles. So you're sitting on a nest egg. So I told you that's where it is. Look at that. Money. Your business starts to grow. I swear it's like last week Sunday. You start to see growth. That could even be your mental health. Somebody's sick. And the minute that they move, the 6 of Swords say that you're sort of depressed. The minute you move, you don't need no more tablets. You don't need nothing. Because you wasn't depressed. You was around a bunch of horrible people. Narcissists. But I just feel like things are being revealed. Revelations. Revelations. And then there you are healing. Reflecting. So things are just coming out. Whether it's about people or it's about yourself. There's a lot of things about yourself though, because I can feel it. It's like inner work, shadow work. Literally. Like I feel like people are so emotional, but they don't understand that you're very empathic. So I feel like you pick up other people's emotions as well. And the planet is kind of sad. So you're just picking up emotions and you're not really knowing which one's yours. Somebody's still like, Dan, I don't know if I should go. My mum needs me. My kids need me, or someone needs me. You're still like, you're not sure. That's all right. But you might miss that opportunity. What did I tell you? Is it you, Bama? You might miss it, gang. You not being sure. You overthinking it. Because you're overthinking here. Like, I really want to do it, but. And you've got a million reasons why. But you're failing to see the reasons why you should, though. But you know every reason why you shouldn't. Gang. So there is opportunity. Oh my God, you better be gone. Look at that Wheel of Fortune, gang. Don't you want this one? This is like a lock. This is like a, what do you call it? In the bank. When you go down on the underneath the bank. Look at that. Go on, Bama. Things turning around. Sometimes you have to just bite the bullet. So I do see some people moving for their finances to pick up, for that business opportunity, for them to get peace and to be clear in their minds. For you to be really truthful. Your mum confirmed it. Wow. I see someone just standing in their truth right now. Doesn't matter. Accept me as I am. That's it. So maybe that's what it is. Even about people's sexuality. Someone can't even be themselves where they are. You're going to have to move. You've been living a double life out here. And it's time for you to just be honest and truthful, even with yourself. Pregnancies, baby. Pregnancies, baby. Babies and pregnancies, fertility, But when it comes down to it, it's very successful. People being very successful, gang gang. It's a fertile time to plant your seeds. That seed could be sowing into your church, sowing into someone's business, sowing into your own business, starting a business, putting your song out, writing the song right now. Whatever it is for you, it's a fertile time. If you want to move right now, it's the best time. There you go, Faye. There you go. The best time. She says it will be successful. It is justice, baby. It's good karma. And look, at the same time, they're going to get justice as well. Those ones, the ones that stole from you, that broke your heart, that done things behind your back and never apologized, never received their karma, they're getting it as well. Thank you, gang gang. Thank you. People are getting their karma, gang gang, but you're also getting yours. So I hope you've been doing good works, sowing good seeds. Because like I said, it is a time of retrograde where things are coming back. That boomerang effect, gang gang. That boomerang effect. So what you've put out is coming back. Oh, wow. Someone has been sowing, been helping, loving, giving. And look what the universe is going to give to you, gang gang. Look. Followers, fans, people that are going to pay you for your services, for your songs, for your books, whatever you're doing. They're engrossed in what you have to say. And they will pay you. So you're going to have people's attention in this season. And look, Spirit's right there with you. Right there with you, bringing it all in. Look at that. All in divine time in that 10 of Cups. Wow, because at the bottom of the deck, they want to bring your dreams to reality. They are healing it. This is healing of your ancestral patterns and limitations. You move beyond it. Your family stayed in that house for 60 years and never moved. You're moving, gang gang. You're not staying in one place. You're not scared to move. You're not scared for change. It's like our ancestors and our parents were stuck in one job and was proud of it. No, we're going to go higher. We're going to go higher. So there's healing of this. There's a lot of healing. People are taking control with the Emperor card. Aries energy. And because you are finally being the leader and not the follower. Very important in your life. Knowing who you are. Taking control. Taking accountability. Because the Emperor does that. It all falls on his or her shoulders. So I see a lot of people taking control and being in control of their emotions. And because of that, it's an energy. You get all your wishes. You're the Emperor. You can have anything you want. You can have anything you want. Look at this. A big transformation, gang gang. Big transformations is happening in your life. To me, when I look at it right now, it would just be the death card. And it would just be an ending to a beginning. But in this reading right now, to me, that's you ending and crushing those limitations. You like, I'm going to be better than this limitation. You are crushing them. You are surpassing your goals. So you are ending the limitation, the lack mindset, all of it. This is what this signifies. It's an end to that. You're going to surpass those goals of your ancestors, the ones that went before you. You're going to go further, gang gang. A big transformation in your DNA, in your lineage. Big transformations. And like they said, wow, you're going to be the successful one. Shit, then. You are the cornerstone. You are the one that everyone was waiting on to break those chains. So I see you being the foundation for your bloodline, the one that's coming to make the change, the one that's going to bring success and happiness back to your bloodline. Be the one to own that first house, because you are the one that has been handed this mantle. This mantle. Can you see it? 111. Wow. You're going to become an institution, gang. An institution. Like literally, it says perfect world. This says perfect world. Perfect world. Look what Jasmine said, already happening. Perfect world. You're doing what your ancestors could not do. Surpassing limitations, gang. Surpassing those limitations. What time is it? 51 minutes on the clock. Wow. Look how time flies when you're having fun, gang. Bottom of this deck, we got the magic. We got the magic. What did I do with the book for this? I'm not sure what I've done with the book. Let's see if it's in here. Yes, I do have it. Let's get one card from the Shaman, Mystical Shaman Oracle. Let's see what the Mystical Shaman Oracle wants to say to you. The bottom of the deck will take magic because it's there, but we'll cut it. Ooh, Jaguar spirit, gang. Are you ready? You have to go harder, faster than you ever been. This is like being agile, being fully focused. Ain't scared of nothing. Facing those fears. Walking alone, hunting alone. Let's get those two cards, the Jaguar. Oh my God. So 28, number 10, completion. But magic is number 33, which is ascension for me. And it speaks about you mastering something. So you are the master of something, or you're mastering something. So number 28, let's get a quick overall thing about it. Description. Right. This thing's turning up by itself. The Jaguar calls you to explore beyond the walls that confine you, to go outside your normal routines, to push your limits and your boundaries. She is delivering an invitation from your own future to investigate the unknown. Oh, I'm showing you the wrong card. Start again. The Jaguar is calling you to explore the walls that are confining you, the limitations, to go outside your normal routines. Come on, retrograde. To push your limits and boundaries. She is delivering an invitation from your own future to investigate the unknown, to venture into the mystery and the dark places you have been reluctant to explore. Toss all caution to the wind. Know that your Jaguar instinct will serve you well. Gang. That was nice, isn't it? That was nice. And right behind it, look, I told you, you are mastering something. Magic, sorcerer. I'll give this to you last. I'll give it to you last. So magic. The number 33. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Powerful people in this chat. Powerful people are here, gang. Okay, let me give you the essence, because I missed out the essence on the last card. It's important I give it to you, they said. Let's go back. So the essence of the Jaguar. Where's the card? The essence is the protector of all life in the Amazon. And in times of fear, she will bring courage and certainty to you. The Jaguar is at the top of the food chain. The top. And never becomes prey. Never becomes prey. With great stealth, she can track her mark from a distance and not be seen or heard. She moves gracefully through the jungle, relishing the abundance of the rainforest. Fearless and at ease, Jaguar knows the ways beyond death and is the master of the shadows, blending invisibly between light and dark, night and day. That's why I had to read it. Gang, gang. So we're going to magic. The essence of magic. The essence of magic, gang, gang. This symbol represents the infinite intelligence of great spirit that makes up the fundamental fabric of the universe. We experience the evidence of this magic through synchronicities or meaningful coincidences. When magic appears, you are invited to see the world through the eyes of wonder and awe, taking on the innocence of a child who knows all things are possible. Infinite potential exists in great mind, and you are being invited to call it in and recognize the dance in synchronistic events, synchronistic signs and symbols, and omens given to you through the oracle of the ordinary world. This is a sign that Spirit is reminding you that you co-create your world in a sacred partnership. Your part is to dream, to intend, and to watch for the signs that show you that what your next action is to take. Right now, it appears that you are on the right track to making your dreams come true. Great Spirit is listening and acting on your behalf. Pay attention. Magic gives birth to miracles, gang, gang. Wow. And the sorcerer wants to come through. The sorcerer has a word for you, gang, gang. You lot are becoming masters, or you're mastering something in your life, a skill, a spiritual practice. Could even be tarot, gang, gang. Whatever it is, they said you are becoming a master at it. The 33rd degree, gang, gang. Number 48. The sorcerer. This is the source of dark power. The sorcerer represents the destructive aspect of the human psyche and the self-centered behavior that harms others. It symbolizes the unconscious beliefs and ideas that foster separation, conflict, and scarcity. When the sorcerer enters your circle, you are being called to look at how your beliefs around lack, around scarcity, and self-centered fear manifest in your world. Examine the destructive part of your psyche that misuses your powers or harbors feelings of resentment, vengeance, lust, greed, or bigotry, or hatred. Perhaps you have harmed someone because of these dark tendencies. If so, all is not lost. You have only forgotten that all beings are all interconnected. Thank you, Bernice. And the universe is abundant. The sorcerer arrives to challenge you, to change your thinking. You have been given a second chance. Correct your course and practice not blaming others for the darkness that lives inside of you. Make peace with it and choose another way. So practice not blaming others for the darkness that lives within us, inside of you. Make peace with it and choose another way. Taking accountability, gang, gang. That's what that is. We're going to wind it down now. Let's see what Isis wants to say. Let's see what Isis wants to say. Then we're going to get a fairy message. And then we're going to get a postcard, gang, gang. Then we out. We out. I'm going to go over to TikTok for a little while. They tried to ban me, but now I'm back. I'm going to go pop up on them. The Eye of Horus is bringing protection, gang, gang. Some of you need it. No weapons formed against you shall prosper. And even if they raise, they will not prosper. We will cast them asunder, gang, gang. That boomerang effect, retrograde, is sending it back to where it came from. The Eye of Horus is bringing protection to you. Divine perception, divine protection, and insight. You are gifted with certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight, that are awakening and growing right now. You have much divine support and protection so that you may grow your abilities, master them, and serve others, the world, with your divine gifts. Trust your perception and know that you are being divinely protected and directed. The rising sun. Every time it comes, this card comes, I think of Bob Marley. Free little birds beside my doorstep, singing sweet song of melody pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. What's the message? Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. The rising sun, gang, gang. How much time did the sun come out? This is my message to you. Thank you, Tanya. Every morning, those free birds come to my window. A dark phase, gang, gang. 111. Look at that. 11188 Lionsgate. Synchronicities, galaxies. A dark phase and struggle. This is how I know this part is so gonna happen for you lot. You're gonna see it. You're gonna come back and tell me. A dark phase, a struggle is over. Shall I say it again? A dark phase and struggle is over. A dark phase and struggle is over. A new phase is upon you. One of hope, one of glory, one of light and triumph. It is one through your boldness and your persistence. You, galaxies, have been through so much. And now victory is upon you, beloved, is upon you, beloved, is upon you, beloved. My crown chakra. For the divine solar child, a new consciousness within you is born. No questions. It's like interrupting me so I can answer your question. It's kind of rude. Ancient power mysteries. The oracle guides you to honor the power of your voice. They keep giving you this. You don't have something to do with your voice. Sing, speak, talk, whatever it is, they want you to use it. Honor the power of your voice, whether through spoken or sung words, or through what you write, speak, or stand for symbolically, because you have a potentially very powerful and healing voice, gang, gang. You can heal people with your voice, and you are being guided to recognize the responsibility that's coming with the power that you have for what you proclaim through your voice. Gang, gang. Got my crown chakra all and ish. Can't even swear. Like, oh my God. Just like that. I know I got musicians in here. I was singing. Someone's got me singing. We got some creative people in here. Artists. When I start rapping and rhyming and singing, then I know. We're going to have another prayer from the angels. We're going to close down the reading. So we're going to bring out the prayer books now. The angels want to pray with you. Told you, inner child healing. Inner child healing, gang, gang. Healing of your inner child. Told you, they are making all things new. That abuse, that pain, that rejection, whatever was happened to you in that childhood of yours, there is healing happening right now. Yolanda, you made it. Through the rain, through the storm, you made it. They said you've been through so much struggle, and you've made it, gang gang. You've made it, you've made it. The inner child, where is it? I want to read this to you. The number 60. There's a reason why they want you to hear this. Your inner child. The inner child is the part of your psyche that represents your childhood. Everyone, no matter who they are, has had traumatic childhood experiences that may be impacting their life today. And you have endured so much in your life. You are a real survivor. Gang, gang. We want to acknowledge you. You are a survivor. Drawing this card indicates that no matter what has happened, you have found a way forward. You may feel that you have not grown. You've had to grow up quickly and abandon your innocence in order to survive. But know that when you reflect and when you review and release anything from your childhood that could be holding you back, the next phase of your life will be supported. This isn't about forgetting, but about taking the time to send loving energy to your inner child and to assure them that they do make it through and become the incredible person that you are today. This card brings radical healing. Wow. Radical understanding and radical love to your inner child. It shows that your guardian angels are wrapping their arms, their loving arms, around you right now, nurturing your inner child and encouraging you to unleash your childlike senses. See the world through the eyes of a child. There is so much wonder and opportunity out there. It is time for you to have fun. What can you do to feel light, gang gang? What can you do to express yourself? Have you stopped yourself from doing something because you feel like you're too old? It is time to reclaim your innocence and express yourself in a way that is filled with excitement, wonder and adventure. It is time for your inner child to be healed and whole. Feel them wrapping their loving arms around you now. Now. Wow. Got tingles all over my head, gang gang. The fairies want to pop up and say a quick hello. Lots of reading in this reading today. But it is what it is. The fairy forest. The bottom of this deck. Oh, wow. Look, Awen. When she comes in, I'm speaking to woke people. So there's gifts coming in for you, lot, spiritual and material. Divine inspiration coming in through that crown chakra, awakening around across the collective. So there's an awakening happening, and right behind it, shape-shifting. Shape-shifting. People that know how to shape-shift. Changing your perception. Transformations. Primal wisdom. Instinct, gang gang. Instinct. We're going to read these two cards shortly. Short versions of these cards, because these are kind of long. And I can't do these long ones. Oh, but they want you to get the message. They're giving me electric shocks. They're like, Diana, give it to them. So I'll give it to you, gang gang. They are shocking me up. Awen. Gift. Divine inspiration. Awakening. Awen translates to divine inspiration or flowing breath. It is a mystical force that offers us a moment where there is a sudden surge in newfound knowledge, inspired thought, the ability to awaken your dormant gifts and your talents, and a sense that before we were given the gift, we were like sleepwalkers. So you're waking up. You were sleeping before. Aaron is a moment where life is forever changed, a transformational time. And once we drink of Aaron, or feel it as a beam of divine light entering us and changing us, we can never return to who we were. And the world is never the same. So when this card comes to you, you must know now that having experienced what has taken place, you cannot pretend life can ever be the same. You have lifted the veil, and you have seen the face of God, of the divine. You have drunk the exhalar of the gods, and the fairies have offered you their greatest gift. Aaron does not stay, but the knowledge of what we have experienced in that moment changes us forever. So now that you have had this life-changing experience and been given this incredible moment of inspiration, you can either pretend to yourself that life is without magic, or you can continue to embrace the magic in the enchantment of every moment. Now, if you choose, you can become more fully alive. And while this is no easy path, it is one that is full of deep, joyful moments, true connections, and poetic, blindly beautiful experiences. Aaron will come from time to time, and you are so blessed for having had this sublime and life-changing of all mystical experiences. She's equivalent to Snow White, Sleeping Beauty. Gang, gang, thank you, Soul Traveler. She's just like Sleeping Beauty, but she woke up. Sleeping the whole time like we were, until we woke up. And now our lives can never be the same. We cannot unknow what we know, and we cannot unsee what we see. And that's the bottom line. So that they said you can choose to go forward and not believe in magic, not believe in any of this, or you can choose to believe that miracles can happen, because the miracles of your prayer, your manifestations can move and shift your mountains. They can. But it's the belief that's important. And the last card before postcard from Spirit, shapeshifters. Shape-shifting. Transformation. Primal wisdom. Instinct. The power of 4. That is the abundance, gang, gang. Like, to me, that's you being able to shift your perception. And internally, you're shifting it. So externally, everything changes. Isn't that us superseding our ancestors? We're doing it. We're getting more. We want more, so we're going to get more. So I see a lot of shapeshifters in the house. People a lot being able to transform themselves from one thing to another. You are not just one thing. You're not stuck or stagnant, got yourself stuck in one job, one role. You are many things and can shape-shift in and out of these things. Let's read this card. I like this card. I like this card. Number 4. Transformations. You are able to change, my friend. All the things that have stirred within you, things that you have not even dared to whisper aloud, will soon become clear to others, because you, my friend, are transforming. Do not let the fear of being different stop you from this moment. This miracle, when the instinctual true self becomes manifest. You can do what you think is unlike you. You have told yourself again and again who you are, and many a time you have merely gone ahead with what feels comfortable for you without daring yourself to truly be who you are, gang. This message is for you to get ready to change. Get ready to be amazed at just what you can do when you give yourself a chance, gang. That's gang. At what you can become when you receive the same opportunities as others. Wow, is it? I gotta stop the reading. Stop the reading. Wow, I'm so hood 9,000. Wow, you got me to stop the reading. Your two best friends was murdered last night, and you should have been in that car, and you wasn't in that car. I'm going to show you the card, Black Stallion, but right now, I am so hood. It's important. It's important. I pray protection around I am so hood. The spirit of death is trying to take his or her life. I ask the angels and God themselves to come and protect with their wings and surround you and your family at this time. I am praying for the family of the deceased, of the murdered victims. I pray for justice. But I pray protection for you. There is a calling upon your life. I am so hood. It is time for you to change your life. I am so hood. This is a warning to you. I am so hood. There's a reason why you're here today, and there's a reason why I'm stopping this reading. This is a message for you. You have an ancestor that doesn't want you to come over yet. They don't believe it's your time. But there are some things that you are doing, I am so hood, that they say you have to change. And you've got to change it. Wow. I am so hood. Please, I don't want to read about you. I don't want to read about you. That was your last warning. Please, you can change this. This reading is for you. See how God works? Nothing else matters but that message. Can you lot send prayers, positive energy to I am so hood at this time? Lost two best friends, and the same spirit is after their life. Send energy, people. Love, please. Nothing else matters at this point. Sorry about that, people. Thank you, Faye. We're two of us in agreement. We are going to shift some things. We're going to shift some things. I almost feel like I want to cry. That was quite deep for me. Right, shapeshifter. I'm going to read it again because I am so hood to hear it. You are able to change, my friend. All the things that have stirred within you, things that you have not even dared to whisper aloud to anyone, will soon become clear to others because you, my friend, are transforming. Do not let the fear of being different, don't let that fear, be different, stop you from this moment. This miracle, when the instinctual true self becomes manifest, you can do what you think is unlike you. You have told yourself again and again who you are. And many a times you have merely gone ahead with what feels comfortable for you without daring yourself to truly be who you are. This message for you is to get ready to change now. Get ready to be amazed at just what you can do when you give yourself a chance at what you can become, when you receive the same opportunities as others. But most importantly, what you can achieve when you dare yourself to go further. The story of your soul is so much more than you have allowed it to be. And within you are so many more possibilities. Do not deny yourself this chance to develop and grow. You are so many creatures, so many beings. Now it is time to explore that which was what. Now it is time to explore that which once frightened you. So which will it be? Ultimately, become one of your greatest adventures. You've got to go beyond your limits. You've got to challenge yourself. Let's get a message from Spirit, gang. Let's get a message from Spirit. And it goes out. But I want to get one starseed. The starseed just spoke to me. Let's get a starseed at the bottom of the deck. I am sorry. Oh, I am sorry. Defenselessness. Righting past wrongs. Uprooting. Do you know what that is? Do you know when you uproot something? You take it out from the root. Something that's diseased, that's decayed. You take it up from the root. So you are uprooting the things that are dying and decaying in your life. You are righting past wrongs. Even the ones you didn't do, your ancestors could have done them. But you are putting them to right. That's you surpassing their limitations, gang. Thank you, galaxies. Defenselessness. I feel like some of you felt like that growing up. But you are reclaiming back your power. And look, star ancestors. Looking a little deeper for that lost wisdom in the ethers. Do you see them? The ethers, looking a little deeper. Hidden secrets. That's them downloading it to you. Fall into my arms. That's you surrendering. Holding the opposites, extremes of life. Finding a balance, gang. Finding a balance. Uprooting all those things that shouldn't really be in your system. Things that have been there from when you was a child. These are things that we've lived with. We've worn like clothes. I'm going to read just this card to you. Just this one. Then we're going to go into the postcard from Spirit. I am sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 78. We are living in divisive times. When we are hurt and triggered, we tend to see things as a personal attack. Thank you, Sammy. Rather than an opportunity to heal. If we are to find true peace and unity, we need to drop our defenses and see things outside of right and wrong. As souls, we intrinsically remember unity and yearn for it on earth. Perhaps this is why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite. But it is crucial to remember that we cannot simply bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness live here. This is one of the greatest challenges for starseeds. To bring about unity, we must first acknowledge the ways in which both we and the world have been divisive, personally, ancestrally, and collectively. The shadows, the hate, the wounds, the separation, the severing, the wrongs and the sadness. You may be called to explore how you, your ancestors, or your society have consciously or unconsciously inflicted pain on others. What did I tell you? That's me when I'm praying. I am pulling up roots of things my ancestors did. I don't even know what they did, but I'm praying for the unknown or the unknown. I'm pulling it down and I'm uprooting it, because some of them planted some things into the earth that I do not claim. So that's what they're doing. So you're going to be called to explore how you, your ancestors, or your society have consciously or unconsciously inflicted pain on others. Yes, I believe it. If you know your ancestors was doing wicked things, whether you know or not, that's in your bloodline. Those things pass down to children's 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 children. They'll go down in your bloodline, gang, gang. I believe it, because I've seen it. It's called karma. And if you don't get it, your child will get it. If your child don't get it, their child will get it. That's how it works. Just like abuse, it goes down your bloodline until someone stands up to it. People want to pretend that things are not real, things are normal. We normalize too much things. But here, this person will not normalize anything. So they're uprooting everything because they understand that it's a thing of law, the law of attraction. What is being put out into the universe is coming back. What is being put out is coming back. So what you experience on some warped up way, it's happened before to your ancestors and before to their ancestors. There's nothing new under the sun. It's all synthesized. So I'm praying for whatever was done in my name, in my ancestors' name. Because I understand some of my ancestors were very dark people. So we break these chains. Your belief is your belief, Sandra, but my belief is very strong. That's where you're kind of lost. That's where you're lost. You said not others. The others are you. Your ancestors are you. How can you say yours but not the others? How can you differentiate? How can you do that? Your ancestors are you. The bloodline is you. I don't know how you figure it out, but if it makes sense to you, it makes sense to you. But for me, I break every chain, known or unknown. Whether I did it, they did it, I'm breaking it. I'm the chain breaker. I'm the chain breaker. I'll make sure that my ancestors can sleep in peace. Whatever they did, I'll break that chain and put them to bed. Because you are being called to explore how you, your ancestors, or society have consciously or unconsciously inflicted pain on others. To find a way to drop the armor around your heart and see things as they truly are for all people. To say I'm sorry with an open heart and actually mean it. To be a part of the healing. Hear that? To be a part of the healing rather than perpetuating of inherited conflict. To be a part of the healing rather than the perpetuation of inherited conflict. Do you know you inherit conflict? Do you know you do? Or oppression. Because you know you inherit oppression too. This isn't about blame. It is about unwinding the patterns that got us here. You may be called to devote your time to causes you believe in or do healing work on your ancestral bloodline. Starseeds, how are you being called to drop your defenses and unwind past wrongs? Let's get a postcard from Spirit and then we out. We are trying to disrupt some patterns, gang. Patterns that were put in place by our ancestors that no longer serve us. They don't serve us. They don't apply to us. We surpass those markers and those goals. Their limitations are not our limitations anymore. So you cannot. It's dry. The longest one ever. Dearest collective. Dearest collective. We bet you must be so exhausted some days, giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good, can leave you feeling depleted, like an empty well. If it feels as if there is no more water left for you, the good news is Spirit has a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath. Book a massage, read a book, buy yourself some flowers or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more work, self-care. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often. And be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being right now. No. Tell them no. That's all. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain. Just say no, gently but firmly. Then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to center, replenished and ready for more adventure. We love you so very much. Love, Spirit. Gang. That was long. Thank you for staying, people. I appreciate you. This is your girl, the Virgo Tarot. 2, 2, 2 and 2. Collective, gang. I love you. Thanks for staying. Remember what they said. The miracles. What was it? What was the message? The power of your miracle. The miracle of your prayer and your manifestations. That's the one. The miracles of your prayer and manifestations. So it's all up to you. If you believe it, you will receive it, gang. This is your girl, the Virgo Tarot. 2, 2, 2, 2, gang. Popping up. Pan you, collective. Take care. Be blessed. And I am so hood. Take care.